How are we doing today, everybody? Let's see. Today's topic on Hector's point of view is more of a, I guess, fitness slash life category question, or not even a question, a topic and a discussion. We're gonna talk about real bodies versus fake bodies. I'm just gonna give you my opinion on how I feel about the shit. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. If you decided to have surgery, that is your choice as a person and as a human being. You can do what the fuck you want with your body. I have no problem with that. I think people who are natural have a problem with that, with women changing their bodies and looking the way they want to look. One, because I don't think they can afford to have surgery if they wanted to. And two, I think they glorify and they envy those women because, again, I think that's what they want. Because, again, if that, like, why do natural girls, to me, is the question is, why do natural girls always have to hashtag natural? Like, if it looks good, if it looks good, if it don't, it don't. It doesn't matter how you honestly get there. We don't give a fuck. The only problem probably is I have with women who have fake bodies, and the only issue I would ever have with them is if they start selling fitness programs that lie to people on how they got their body. That's when I have an issue with the shit. Again, what they do with their shit, I don't give a fuck. You know, if it looks good, it looks good. You know, I've had hella clients who got ass injections, who have ab etching, who've had lipo, who've everything. You know, I don't really care. At the end of the day, all roads lead back to the gym. You still have to work out. You still have to maintain all the work that was done. Because if not, you're gonna go back to what you were before, and again, you're gonna lose your body, then have to go under the knife again. If that's what you want to do, then cool. You know, naturals, people who have perfect genetics, great. You know, we got lucky, or not we, because I'm Mexican. Mexicans have the worst bodies. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. My genetics is horrible. I had to outwork my genetics just to even have a decent, okay body. But again, those are the cards I were dealt. I never went to the extreme on having surgery. That's just me. Only question I really be asking women who got their body done is why, you know, and I always ask everybody who I come in contact with, like, what made you want to get under the knife, you know? Again, at the end of the day, it does come down, or it stems from a self-confidence issue, which working out does as well. And again, some women look at it as fitness is a fantasy, or working out is a fantasy to kind of get your body, which is kind of true, because some people want to develop hips, and it will not happen unless you have a kid. You cannot work out and develop hips. And let me just tell you this, first and foremost, it's not going to happen. I'm sorry, your hips are your hips. It is what it is. Can you manipulate, or can you not even manipulate? Can you have an illusion of having bigger hips? Sure. If you lose enough weight and your upper body shrinks more than your lower body, sure, then it give you the perception that you have hips, but you cannot grow your hips. I'm sorry, I don't know who started that rumor with the abductor machine, and all y'all going crazy with these bands. It's still not gonna help. It's not. I'm sorry to tell you. But good luck to people that keep trying, because I don't know why y'all still do this shit. Not even do this shit, but understand that certain exercises are not gonna build you a bigger butt and bigger hips. Bigger butt, sure, that's different. But hips, I'm sorry to inform you, your hips are your hips. That's your genetic makeup. That's your muscle structure. That's what it is, you know? And again, some women want to get around that. And of course, what do? Most likely they do fat transfers that take the fat out of their stomach and put it in their hips to give them an illusion that they have hips, or actually develop hips. And again, if you want to do that, that's fine. My thing is always be self-aware of what you do. Understand that you wanted them hips, and you wanted your body done because you wanted more attention. Let's be honest. Let's just not lie about the shit. That's my thing, is like, be self-aware and really be honest with yourself why you did the shit. You didn't want to work out. One, you just didn't think that it was the route for you. You didn't think you can achieve it. Two, self-confidence. Either you didn't like the way you want to look, so you wanted to get under the table to chime, and you went to the extremist measure to go get it done. And everybody's like, I did this for me, I didn't do this for anybody else. To me, that's the ultimate bullshit excuse. Because, like, I did it for me. No, you didn't. Because why aren't you okay with you? Why do you have to get under the table to like what you look like? Why can't you work out? Why don't you want to work out? You know, again, I know it's a hard, long process, and a lot of people would rather give their time to something else than working out. Cool, but At the end of the day, we understand that people who get their body done comes from a self-esteem and a self-confidence issue. Same thing with people working out. Honestly, it's no different. It's just people who have money and willing to go to the extreme not to have to work out. You know, people who get the lipo, because again, lipo wasn't meant for an aesthetic reason. I mean, again, we know like triple bypass surgeries and everything else was more for fat people, just to take the fat off them, just to live in general. But now we use everything for more cosmetic and plastic surgery and shit like that. Again, I don't really care about a real body versus fake body. If it looks good, it looks good. Don't care how you achieve the shit, as long as you understand why you did what you did to get to that point. And again, if you wanted to look a certain way, it's like, look, I see social media, I want to look like the Kardashians. That's the body that I want. I know my muscle structure and genetics don't give it to me. Well, I'm going to go into the knife and get it. That's fine. As long as you're honest with yourself on why you did it, I'm never going to care. It's never my position to make you feel a type of way. I just really want to understand why people do what they do. I don't ever care about what they do. It's like, okay, what was your reasoning behind the shit? That's what kind of interests me, and that's why I kind of ask questions. Might be uncomfortable for some people to be like, why is he asking me about my surgery or how I feel? But that's just my thought process on the shit. Where it's like, I really just want to know why you did it, you know? And as long as you're able to be self-aware and not lie to me and just be honest with yourself, then cool, I have no problem. It's your life, your decision, your body, you do what you want. But natural girls, you don't have to keep putting up natural. If you're natural, great. It is what it is, but you don't have to keep promoting that you're natural. Again, if you look good, you look good, but it makes no sense on, oh, a natural body. Like, nobody discredits girls for getting their body done. Because again, 95% of women who want to change their body, if they had enough money, they would go do the shit. Let's be honest. So, you know, we're going to let people live and do what they want to do, but that's just my point of view on the topic.